Is Representative Ilhan Omar finally being held accountable, or is this just another chapter in the endless theater of partisan politics? The air in Washington is thick with tension after Vice President J.D. Vance dropped a bombshell claim alleging that the Department of Justice is actively looking into the Minnesota Democrat over serious allegations of fraud and immigration violations. Before we continue, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in U.S. politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and ensures you don't miss out on the breaking updates that the mainstream media often ignores. The story began when Vice President Vance claimed on Tuesday that the administration's anti-fraud task force is dedicating resources to investigate Omar. Specifically, Vance pointed to ongoing, long-standing accusations regarding her immigration history and a suspicious marriage in her past to a man allegedly identified as her brother. He went on record saying that if the DOJ finds evidence of a crime, they will prosecute it, and that the department is currently looking into those exact matters. When confronted with these claims by Fox News Digital, Representative Omar didn't just deny them, she went on the offensive. She labeled the vice president delusional and dismissed the entire narrative as stupid stuff. She insisted that no such investigation is happening and that the federal government isn't wasting a single cent of its resources on her. But the controversy isn't just about her past, it's about her present. Just last month, Omar's financial disclosures became the center of a national scandal. Her reported net worth, which was initially filed as being somewhere between $6 million and $30 million, was amended to a startlingly lower range of $0 to $95. That is a massive discrepancy that has raised eyebrows on both sides of the aisle, drawing heavy fire from the House Oversight Committee. When asked about Chairman James Comer and the House Republicans' interest in her finances, Omar was equally dismissive. She claimed that Comer and his colleagues haven't actually investigated a thing, arguing that they only bring up these allegations whenever they need a headline or a slot on a cable news show. She maintained that they haven't referred her to any authority and that there is literally nothing for them to find. However, this isn't just about a retracted financial filing. The allegations surrounding her marriage to Ahmed Elmi, a British citizen she married in 2009 while still maintaining a religious union with another man, have followed her for years. Critics argue that this was a calculated scheme to obtain U.S. citizenship. Omar, who arrived as a refugee from Somalia and became a citizen in 2000, has always vehemently denied any wrongdoing. So, what does this mean for the future of the representative? If a formal DOJ probe is truly underway, the stakes could not be higher. We are talking about potential perjury, immigration fraud, and massive financial discrepancies. If the federal government finds even a shred of truth to these claims, it would be one of the most significant political scandals of the decade. Conversely, if Omar is telling the truth, the GOP's aggressive posture could backfire, potentially strengthening her narrative that she is the victim of a targeted, politically motivated witch hunt. The Oversight Committee is now signaling that the investigation into potential fraud could expand beyond just Minnesota. With Comer vowing to dig deeper into the financial entanglements, the pressure on Omar is mounting, regardless of her public confidence. She claims she hasn't been notified of any formal investigation, but in the world of federal law enforcement, targets are rarely given a heads up before the walls close in. This brings us to the core of the issue: accountability. In an era of intense polarization, where is the line between political theater and a legitimate pursuit of justice? Are these allegations the long-awaited reckoning for a controversial figure, or are they a desperate attempt to manufacture a scandal? So what do you think about this? Is Representative Ilhan Omar finally being caught in a web of her own making, or is this just another smear campaign by her political enemies? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one of them, and I want to hear your perspective on whether you think the DOJ should be involved in this matter. The situation is fluid, and we will be watching every development as it breaks. Stay tuned, stay informed, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next update in this unfolding saga. Thanks for watching.